This video right here is going to be very important. Today, I'm going to tell you all the story how Jesus Christ saved me. So, a few years ago, I had a dog. Not this guy, but this girl. Her name was Teddy, and she was one of the dash hounds I had when I was a kid. Her and Max mean so much to me when I was a little kid. I always play with them and just hang out with them, and every day when I go to school, and if I had a bad day and I see them at the front of my door, it just made my day. And I had her for about a year. Somewhere in December of 2018, something that would change my life happened. So me and my family were at their friend's house, which was an hour away from our house. Before we left, my mum asked me if she wanted my grandparents to look after my two dogs. And I said to her, nah, they'll be fine. So when we left, we spent a whole day up there, but then the next day, when we arrived home, and when we went inside, we only saw Max inside. And we didn't know where Teddy was, so we decided to look around the house to try and find her, until when I went out into our backyard and saw her stuck inside a fence. I don't know how, but she was stuck inside a fence, and I had to try to get her out. But then luckily, my mum came, and then she got her out of the fence, and we immediately took her to the vet. When we got to the vet, she was really dehydrated on a hot summer day in Australia. So she was there at the vet for a week, and she needed to have surgery on her back because she had a lot of scratch and claw marks on it. And it was definitely Max. There's no other dog there, and I think he was trying to help her. When she was in surgery, I was out with my family on that day, and when I got home, my mum was at the front door, and then she started crying, and then she told me that she won't be coming home. And I said, is she? And then she said, yes, she's dead. So I hugged her, I cried, and I was just not really happy throughout the holidays. Then the next day, me and my mum, we arrived at the vet, and just to see Teddy because she was dead, so we saw her in a dead body, and it was really sad. It was really sad for me. You all might be wondering, how does Jesus and God come to this? Well, before in 2018, I used to believe in God and Jesus, and I wouldn't pray, or I didn't really a whole bunch of the Bible, but I just believed in them, And then when Teddy was in the vet, I was I'll pray to them saying, hey, can you make sure that she's fine, and that. And turns out when she died, that's when I stopped believing in them. I thought to myself, wow, they're not real. What a waste of time in that. And then I became an atheist after 2018. 4 years after that, I met a guy named Pento on Discord. He's a Minecraft YouTuber, and after playing with him a lot on Minecraft, we became friends, really close friends. And then he told me that he was a Christian, and he believes in God and Jesus and how they saved him. And I still didn't believe them because of what happened to my dog. And that was in 2022. And then a year later, in 2023, I used to ask Pento a whole bunch of questions about Christianity and God and Jesus and all that stuff. And then, for some reason, in October of that year, I felt something in my chest saying, get saved, get saved, get saved by Jesus. And so I quickly hopped in a VC with Pento and said, hey, should I get saved? And then he said, yes, you should. And he said, what's making you feel like this? Well, something like that. And I said, I just feel like I need to be saved. I feel like I need to believe again. So, after I said that, I was saved by Jesus Christ. When I did, I felt something in my chest. It was like a pain, but a pain of joy in my chest. It felt so good. And Pento told me it was Christ touching my heart, my chest. And it just felt amazing. It was so amazing. And yeah, I'm so happy that God and Jesus done amazing things for all of us. And they love us so much, and I love them so much as well. It's like something that has a whole bunch of abundance of joy. Sorry, I'm just like messing up my words, but yeah, I just want to get it out. And you're probably wondering why I'm making this video is because I'm planning to make a video recently this week, but I couldn't think of any ideas of what to do. So then I like felt God saying, make this video. Tell everyone the story how you got saved. I felt it and I was like, I'm gonna make it right now. So that's the story how I came to Christ, and is so amazing how I used to didn't believe them, but now I do believe them and I love them, and it's amazing. Like, it's so amazing. It was like one of the best. It was like probably the best day ever for me getting saved. But yeah, that's the end of the video. So just remember that Jesus loves you, and He'll always love you, no matter how many sins you do. Like, I still do sins these days as well. Everyone does. But whatever you do, like whatever sins you do, they'll always love you and always forgive you. See you later.